look, be committed. This is the toughest thing that you're going to tackle. The best of the best.
Be ready, green flag.
The most competitive and toughest form of motorsports in the world. Everything you do is more critical than it ever was because everybody at that level is already a champion. You have to race the best of the best. It's an all-star race every weekend. Is the ultimate, it's the show. It's on.
So that was a really fast-paced trailer. So what I'm going to do in this video, on top of an in-depth analysis of the full game, I'm going to take apart the trailer, we're going to slow it down, and look at what is in it for important information.
This is the toughest thing that you're going to tackle. The best of the best.
Be ready, green flag.
The most competitive and toughest form of motorsports in the world.
So what we got here is some 3D elements added to the game to make it look more realistic, as you can see them at the Charlotte Roval and some road courses here. You got these bystanders, these fans in 3D they'll be able to see actually moving around, which is going to add a cool realistic element to the game graphic-wise, and you can see the view distance is a lot better as well. There's an overall interface update in the game, as well as a more immersive experience, as you're about to see here. You got tags on who's a good driver, how they went with qualifying, a little update before you get going of each race, which gives you information on each driver and how they're doing, and along with the interface update, the whole entire area where you select your driver and such, a little bit updated from NASCAR Heat 2, looks sleek, smooth, and also fits the whole entire racing genre really well, so that's a cool thing. And going along with the updated interface, we also have the Go to Green, which is updated, and you can really tell here the graphics look so much better, the fence posts and everything. Everything just loads up so much better than it did before. Obviously this is slowed down, so don't mind the frame rate. Just shadows, graphics, all of it looks really good, but the interface has some huge improvements in NASCAR Heat 3. This is great. That's the first thing there. As you saw, they did some interface improvements to the game, as I explained right there. I think it looks really good, and I'm really excited for it. And that's like the small stuff in a game that really matters, by my opinion, is your interface. And having that immersive experience where you got the information on which drivers to pay attention to, who won the pole, and who did really well and stuff, and that's a great thing to add. They used to have it in the old NASCAR games, kind of. I almost think this one might be better, so that's an awesome thing. Now we're going to go take apart the rest of the trailer.
The most competitive and toughest form of motorsports in the world. Everything you do is more critical than it ever was because everybody at that level is already a champion.
Alright, so as I said, big graphical improvements here, and seems like the physics were improved as well. Crash physics, how the game runs and everything, the shadows, all of it. Just from looking at the gameplay, you can just tell it's really improved, especially the graphics. I can't say enough about the graphics. Lighting, all of it. You can see it on that number 88 car right there. So the career mode's a lot more immersive in this game. They even added the lines to follow when you're a newer driver to learn lines on the track, as you can see right there. Pit stop animations improved a little bit there, as you can see, which is another awesome thing. The lighting looks great and all of that. And crash physics seem to have been improved as well. I'm pretty sure they have an impact on the side of the wall as they crash into that as well, which is awesome. So lots of things improved, and the career mode just expanded so much. It is so great to have a career mode so immersive, and this is just the tip of it in a short trailer, so I can only imagine what else there is that we're going to learn. So I want to go more into how immersive and in-depth the career mode is now. So I'm going to read this right off the Amazon page, what it says for features of NASCAR Heat 3. Extreme Dirt Tour. In addition to the 3 NASCAR National Series, players can sling some mud in this all-new dirt racing circuit. Online tournaments competing against others across the globe, lay down great race time and qualify for your final in the skills bracket, win your bracket for the ultimate bragging rights. There's 8 new tracks, including the dirt racing at Bristol Motor Speedway and NASCAR Heat's first ever dirt road course. And this is a real thing. People have been complaining about that. The final Charlotte Roval, so Charlotte Roval has been updated as well. Now here's where I really want to talk about the deeper career mode. You get to make a name for yourself really in the game. You start out on the Extreme Dirt Tour and advance to NASCAR's 3 National Series. You sign contracts with the biggest racing teams in NASCAR, and you can even start your own teams. Now that's something I really wanted them to hammer away at, was the ability to start your own teams. So career mode will have the ability to build your own team. Now I don't know if you'll be able to hire drivers or not, but you will be able to build your own team after you sign contracts, so money has a purpose. So many cool things. Wicked awesome. Very excited. Another cool thing it says here for the features of the game on the Amazon page is stories. It describes stories as, before the green flag waves, get live updates on your race. Watch as a driver gets sent to the back for technical violations and get updates on who's having a good weekend. So there's technical violations, updates on who's doing good, as I kind of stated in the trailer. But how about that, guys? That is so in-depth. This is looking like potentially it's going to be the best NASCAR game released to date. This is all the stuff they had in EA plus some. Technical violations, that is so new. I'm wondering if they can happen to you, the player, as well. But that'll be wicked cool. So we're going to continue taking apart the trailer. So, we got the Extreme Dirt Tour in NASCAR Heat 3. It's a dedicated dirt racing league, and the graphics and the physics are looking pretty decent for it. You got the dirt kicking up off the cars, as you can see, and I really can't wait to jump into these. So this is where you start out in career mode in NASCAR Heat 3, and this is the new series they're adding this year. They even got the dirt racing at Bristol, which is a real thing they do. Racing league in the dirt in NASCAR Heat 3. A sanctioned series in the dirt, like, that is awesome. That is what a lot of us wanted in a NASCAR game, and the last time there was a dirt series in a NASCAR game was NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. So this is pretty much Dirt to Daytona 2.0. Except it seems a lot better with the whole entire immersive career mode and such. So you're going to start out in the dirt series, as I said, and progress up from there. So you even got the dirt track at Bristol, which they put dirt over the asphalt and race from there. They put like a huge tarp underneath the asphalt and everything like that. I believe it's a real thing. I think I'd seen it before. So that's awesome. We got that along with a bunch of other tracks and a dirt road course, which you briefly saw in that video. The physics look pretty relatively decent. I'm sure they're not 100% obviously, but the physics looking great. The dirt physics kicking up from the cars they race around looks really good. I can't wait to hop in these things and race them from the cockpit view because that's my personal favorite. But it's looking really awesome. I'm super excited for this dirt series. It's actually all the information we have on it at the moment. It's the Extreme Dirt series, and yeah, that's all you got. Is that it was like a 5-second piece of the trailer. I slowed it down for you guys and everything, but that's the most we can really take from it. But now we're gonna jump into some more in-depth stuff with the game and how it's built and how it works.
You have to race the best of the best. It's an all-star race every weekend. Is the ultimate. It's the show. It's on.
All right. So as you can see here, finishing off in the dirt racing portion of the trailer, you have a facility where you manage your team if you buy your own team, and maybe you can help manage the team you race for as well. Employees, departments, and much more. Here's a shot of the race trucks at Charlotte. As you can see, more graphical improvements. You can upgrade your departments in the game as well with the money. You actually get to spend your money in NASCAR Heat 3. People complained about it a lot in NASCAR Heat 2. And it pretty much reiterates how each race is an all-star race. So you're going to be racing and having really fun races every race, so they claim. Signing team contracts for the end of the season. They have different star ratings for how good they are. It is just looking so good. I am so excited for this game. The track, you got your faculty, your reputation, teams, and season status. So you have your reputation for how you race, I'm guessing. And that's from Bristol, the dirt racing at Bristol, once again. And I like to reiterate once again, that is where you start. This is where you start in NASCAR Heat 3 as a dirt series. This is the scene of winning in the game. You got esports tournaments, pre-built setups that are decent, new tracks in the game, improved AI, so important. A deeper career mode, also very important, and the Extreme Dirt Tour, which is absolutely awesome, and 40-car multiplayer once again, split screen, and that is it. So that is what we know is going to be in NASCAR Heat 3, and that is the trailer taken apart and slowed down for you guys. Alright guys, so what do you think? Are you excited for NASCAR Heat 3? I definitely am. That is the trailer taken apart, slowed down. I tried to really get into it as much as I could for you guys. I really slowed it down, tried to narrow it in every piece of important information and really explain it the best I could from what we saw in the trailer. So overall, we got the dirt racing series, the trucks, the Xfinity, and the Monster Energy Cup series. You have a faculty you can manage, you can hire employees, you have a reputation you got to keep up. So much in-depth stuff. Team ownership. There is a lot of great stuff in NASCAR Heat 3, so I am so excited for it. The game even comes with a $50 ticket voucher, if you guys did not know. It shows it on the game cover, which, as you can see, the official NASCAR Heat 3 cover includes a $50 NASCAR ticket inside and features Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, Chase Elliott, and Alex Bowman, the Hendrick Motorsports team, on the cover. I think it's one of the best looking game covers for a NASCAR game in the history of the game. It's honestly I think it might be my favorite sports or even game cover of all time. I really like the look of it, and not just because I'm a Hendrick fan. I think it was just really well designed. So that's actually the cover to the game. I wanted to just show it to you guys real quick, and if you buy it, you got that $50 ticket voucher, so be sure to pick it up. So anyways guys, that pretty much closes it out for this video. Ultimately what we can take away from it is there's graphical improvements, a huge improvement on career mode. It is so in-depth, team ownership, etc. There's so much in this game. I 100% recommend to buy. Now this is a pre-review. This is not a review of the game itself because I haven't played it, but I'm willing to give this game a 9.5 at the moment, and it could go up from there or down depending on how it goes when I play it, but I highly recommend it. I recommend pre-ordering it. That $50 ticket voucher makes it literally worth it. It's a $49 game right now on Amazon if you pre-order it. Don't buy it from Amazon though. But it's worth it right there. I mean, the game pays for itself with that ticket voucher. It at least helps you get a NASCAR ticket, and the cheap tickets at the tracks are usually around $30 to $50. The expensive ones obviously are $200 and on because, you know, there are seats that everyone wants. But that does it for the video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy. Be sure to smack that like button and subscribe and click that notification bell so every single time I upload. I promised to get this information out first, and I did. I even live streamed the live stream event, and ended up talking everyone through it and then promised to make this video. So here the video is, the whole entire trailer slowed down. I am so excited for NASCAR Heat 3, career mode, graphics, physics, a dirt racing series. It is looking awesome. So remember, I'm going to be doing a full career mode series daily on the channel starting September 7th when the game comes out, and we are officially allowed to release gameplay of the game from our own consoles and not get in trouble for it. So that's going to be great. We're going to start in the dirt and progress all the way up to the Monster Energy Cup Series and keep going with it until we win a championship in each one, and until NASCAR Heat 4 comes out. So I'm wicked excited, guys. Thank you for joining in. Be sure to smack that like button, subscribe below. Let me know what you think about the game. I'll be responding to the comments. Share out the video with your friends, anyone you think knows it, and you're welcome, because you guys all asked me. I did this video because you asked me for the taking apart the trailer, but it's a pleasure. Love keeping you guys happy. Thank you for joining, and until next time.